Welcome to chair yoga. This is a challenging chair yoga routine where we're going to use the chair as a tool to help us build our strength. And the beauty of this is we can build our strength without antagonizing our joints. And I do request that you work to your own limit. And if anything I suggest doesn't feel right for you, don't do it. And of course, we always use our practice to build, to also for our flexibility and to take those primary movements we need to keep the spine flexible to serve us well. So let's take a moment. It's best to use a chair that doesn't have arms and no wheels because then we might get into some danger zones if we have wheels on our chairs and some of the things I'm going to suggest today. And that's all we need. That's all we need together with your body that is breathing in this moment. So let's take a moment to find our center, to root down through the earth, through the soles of the feet, to feel our sit bones on the edge of our chair, edge of extinction. Here we are. Lengthen up through the spine, through the crown of the head so the shoulders can soften. And through that softening, we can expand into our heart space. And through this structure, through this foundation, we can allow our breath to flow in and out. So just noticing the presence of your breath. How is it moving today? What's the rhythm? Where do you feel the breath in your body? There's always a sense of loving kindness around what we discover. Keeping our awareness on this as we move through our practice. So let's center together by drawing our hands together, prayer position at the heart. Keep the extension of the spine, the presence of breath, which we will now put a sound to through our 3 ums together. So nice full breath in. In the after effect of that vibration. Perhaps in this pause, in this sacred pause, feeling into an intention for what you would like to cultivate for yourself as we move through this practice. What are you looking for today? And how can your practice serve you? From this position, hands prayer position at the heart, we're going to interlace our fingers and you're going to extend your arms toward me, palms open, nice strong straight arms, and then inhale, taking those arms up alongside the ears. If you want to take a little wiggle, you can. Sit bones stay rooted and really press those open palms up toward the ceiling. Nice full breath in, nice space between the bottom ribs and your pelvic rim. And then as you exhale, release interlace of fingers. Please invite the heels of the hands to your chair and that sense that you're lifting your chest up toward your chin. Nice little back bend here. And then as we inhale, we'll swoop those arms up, stretch, reach, lengthen, full extension of the spine. And with the exhale, we're going to come into a twist. There are 2 ways to do this. You could bring you can have goalpost arms. Exhale to your right, inhale center, exhale to your left. You can keep those goalpost arms, or you could bring fingers to shoulders, keep those upper arms parallel to the floor as you enjoy a few of these twists. Remember, the exhale is the effort. So as you push the breath out, you're making your twist. You inhale, you come to center, and we'll just pause in center, and then we're going to release the hands down, and we're going to move into a waist bend. So inviting your left arm up, right fingertips, as if you've got dead weights and the hands reaching toward the floor, and then take your gaze to look down at the fingertips so you feel that nice stretch into your neck. And then we'll come up to center and exhale. Let's take that left arm down, fingertips heavy, right arm keeps reaching toward the ceiling, and you're looking down at the floor. You feel that extension from your right hip into fingertips. Inhale, center. We'll do a couple more each side. Right hand, right fingertips to the floor. Left arm reaching up, taking your gaze to the floor, to the hand. Inhaling up. Exhale, other side. Beautiful. These side muscles, they support the respiratory system, our lungs. One more each side. Down we go. Inhaling up. And exhale, last one. Good. And then with our next inhale coming up, with the exhale, swooping those hands down. And we're going to work with little hip opening that takes us into our forward fold. So let's take our right ankle and place it on top of our left knee. Now don't worry, if your knee doesn't come down, if you need to keep your knee up, or even if you have to hold onto your pant leg here, that's fine, okay? So you just give the stretch that's right for your body. So wherever you are with that, come to your foot and point. Use the hand to help point and flex the foot, and notice where you feel this action in your body. Feet, knees, hips so intimately linked, and then make a circle with that foot. Good. And then circle the other way. Lovely. And then just see if you can keep that foot flexed. Please form that right hand into a fist. We're going to take the fist. I'll turn around so I've turned the chair so you can see what I'm doing here. Take the fist to the piriformis, gluteus medius, and give a little tap. A little bit of tap down. You can come to the outside of the thigh, to the IT band. Good. Ooh. Using touch to break up any tension you might be feeling in this area. Still keep that foot nice and active. That wakes up the hip area as well. Of course, if this is too tender, open the hand and just do a little tap. Or maybe a little, we'll do that. We'll give it a little love rub at the end. Good, excellent. And then keeping your chest lifted, spine tall. As you exhale, hinge forward from the hips. I'm just bringing the chest forward. Yeah, my hips are feeling tight. Thank you for making me do this practice. I need it, obviously. And then we're going to inhale and slowly come up. Excellent. Good. Release that right leg and just tap the feet. And we prepare now to do that the other direction. So again, I can just turn my chair this way so you can... Oh no, we'll do our feet. Sorry, I'm not making you dizzy doing that. Left ankle on top. No, it's your right ankle on top of your... It's your left ankle on top of your right knee. Sorry, I'm mirroring you, I've got. So hand on the foot. And again, this side might feel different. Don't worry, just be in the place that's comfortable for your knee joint. Hand on the foot and just alternately point and flex. So really working on bringing some mobility into the ankle joint, and also this appreciation for how our feet and our hips are. Maybe we have a hip problem, but it really begins at the foot, or vice versa. So making a circle with the foot, nice rotation for the ankle joint, and then circle the other way. Good, beautiful. Okay, and I'll just swivel my chair so I can show you the tap. So yeah, you're going to keep your shape here. You're going to form the left hand into a fist, and give the piriformis, give the gluteus medius, IT band, little tap with that fist. Oh, this side's not so bad. Okay, see, we're all bipolar. We all have one side that might be more difficult than the other. notice what that is for you. Or, you know, if this side's really sore for you and you don't want to do all that punching, you can just do the tap like that. And then we'll all just give a little rub of appreciation for how that area of the body serves us. And then sitting up nice and tall, and as we exhale, we're just going to hinge forward, nice flat back. Notice the sensation as you just stay connected to the body, breathing in this moment. Sometimes when we encounter a little tension or resistance, first thing we do is hold our breath. Keep breathing. Don't hold the breath. Keep breathing. Good. Beautiful. And then using your inhale to come all the way up and uncross and tap those feet. Good. Give them a little tap. And then we're going to do some feet exercises. So I just move my camera down so you can see what we're going to do with the feet. Oh yes, I did forget to say that for this exercise, if you're practicing on a wooden or tile floor, it might be best for you to put a mat under your chair, because one of these exercises might feel a little uncomfortable if you don't. Can you see my feet? Not that they're great to look at, but you might. Can you see? All right, so let me. All right, so I'm sorry. So we're going to pick up our heels as if you're slipping your feet into your high heel shoes, really high heel shoes. Don't worry, you don't have to walk in them, just slip your feet into them, just give those toes a little stretch. And then bring the heels down and lift your toes up. So toes down, I'll do it on my block so you can see them. So you're slipping into your heels, toes up, and then heels up. Heels down, toes up. Toes down, heels up. Good. Just working with that and noticing where you feel that. Good. And then we're going to take one foot back. And we're going to bring the top of the foot to the floor. And the knee comes down toward the floor. And you're getting a really big stretch here through the top of the foot and into the ankle. Good. And then we'll do the other. Foot. So taking the other foot back, top of the foot into the floor, knee facing down. And can you feel that stretch through the top of the foot? Sometimes we don't appreciate actually how much we need flexible feet for our yoga practice. So just alternating one side and then the other. Good. And then we're going to come to center, and again just tapping, give those feet a little tap, waking up the soles of the feet and all the nerve plexus in the soles of your feet. All right, so now we're going to do a little work we're going to draw your right knee up to the chest, squeezing it up and then placing it down, and then we'll draw the other knee up to the chest and exhale down. So using this to deepen the groin, that crescent-shaped muscle where the leg joins at the torso. Excellent. And we'll do one more each side. Make sure that the spine stays tall as you do this. You're not collapsing through the chest. Good. And then we're going to work with your left leg. So we're going to lift that leg up. Now we're going to interlace the fingers underneath of the thigh. And we're going to extend the leg straight out in front of us. Good. Foot is flexed. And then we're going to bend the knee. Do that a few times. So nice for that knee joint. Extend. Maybe even feeling this in the hamstring. Exhale, extend. Remember that foot stays flexed. Good. All right. Extend. Really spread the toes wide. And see if you can draw that pinky toe well away from the fourth toe. Notice this is such a great movement to stabilize your knee joint. And draw in. And we're going to try that one more time. Extend the leg straight out. Separate the feet as wide as toes as wide as they go. Stabilizing the knee by really extending through pinky toe. Good. And then we'll bring that leg down, give a little tap, and then we're going to change sides. So here we go. We're going to pick up. Now it is your left. Interlace the fingers behind the back of the thigh, or the other leg if I've misspoken, my apologies. And just extend the leg straight out, foot flexed. And then drawing that knee in. So nice for mobilizing the knee joint. Pretend you're pressing that foot into an imaginary wall so you really feel your quadricep muscles engage. Also a nice way to wake up the hamstrings. Good. Can you feel it also at your core? And then extend that leg. Pause here. Spread the toes wide. My toes do better on this side than they did the other. My pinky toe can actually move away from my fourth toe on this side. And so that's working on the calf muscle that attaches to the knee, helping to stabilize the knee. And then we'll draw the knee in. And last one, nice dynamic toes. Spread them wide, especially that pinky toe. Good. Excellent. And then down we come and give the feet a little tap. Right. Good. So now that we've given our attention to the lower body, we're going to come up and wake up the upper body. And I just move the camera so we can see what's going on here. Excellent. Good. So let's just, again, find that length up through the spine. As we exhale, we're just going to take our gaze over our right shoulder. And as we inhale, we're going to come to center. With the exhale, taking the gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, just dropping right ear down to right shoulder. How does that feel? Inhale, center. Exhale, please drop left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, come to center. Just taking a moment to pause, to feel, and maybe incorporating a few little shoulder rolls, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down, and then the other way. Or maybe you want to do some shoulder shrugs, one at a time, or both together. Just feel that you're working away any tension in that upper back here. And then in fact, you could take maybe even like you're swimming, just make sure you're away from the back of your chair, just bending those elbows and drawing them up and pulling back, really getting all the way in through the rib cage, enjoying this movement. Feels good. And then maybe we come forward with it. Excellent. Good. And then we're going to bring our palms forward, and we're going to bring our fingertips to our shoulders and just extend the arms straight forward and then touch the shoulders. Just a couple like this. Lovely. Good. And then with our next one, as we extend the arms out, palms face the floor, and please make some circles with your wrists. Circle, say 5 that direction, and then 5 the other way. Nice for releasing any tension through the wrist, maybe if you've had to spend a lot of time on the computer. And then you can, as if you were gluing your fingers together, and make some circles with those fingers glued together. How does that feel? Quite different. And then opposite way, equal number of circles both directions. Excellent. And then curling like a bear, like you're making paws, curling your fingertips into your finger pads. I've got a funny finger, I broke it last year, it doesn't really curl in. Now this, we're just isolating the wrists, so we're going to circle the wrists. And as we circle the wrists, we take the arms all the way out. Ooh, this is tiring. I'm getting warm doing this. Good, excellent. And then circle wrists, other direction, as you start to bring those strong, straight arms back into center. Lovely. And then shake it out, release the fingers, shake out the arms. Just do what feels good for you here to release any tension in that upper body. Excellent. And then actually you're going to come to standing. Coming to standing on the outside of your chair. So it should come like this. All right. And you're going to hold on to your chair. You're going to take the outside leg and wrap it around the other. Maybe I need to. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to, what I need to do is I need to lower the camera. All right. Okay. We're going to do some tiptoe lifts. So outside leg wraps around the inside leg. You're holding onto your chair for balance. You're going to come onto your tiptoes. So you're going to lift your heel up and then down. So we try and do 10 of these. A little hard actually. 2, 3. Nice for the calf muscle. 4, 5, 6. Whoops. Almost fell. 7, 8, 9, 10. A little view of the chicken outside with her babies. I lost my focus there, I almost lost my balance. All right, so now we're going to do the other side. So again, that outside leg wraps around. You can tuck your toe around the ankle of the other. Lift up to the tippy toes. Keep that tailbone moving toward pubic bone. Navel point engaged. The chair is there for support. 2. We do 10 on this side of the tiptoe lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. 9. Oh, almost fell over. 10. Good. And then just tapping those feet. Excellent job. Well done. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our chair to help us with our sun salutation. So let me see where I need to place you. So standing at your chair, you're going to use the seat of your chair for support here. So standing tall, those toes and feet that we've just warmed up, they're nice firm foundation here. So reach through the heels and lift all 10 toes, and then bring your toes down, tailbone toward pubic bone, navel center to spine. We're going to bring hands together, prayer position at the heart. Exhale, swoop down. Inhale, take arms up. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward, flat back, and you're going to bring your hands to the seat of the chair. Nice flat back here. Good. Right foot, bring the right foot up there by the chair leg, and you're going to take your left leg back. Okay? And the knee is above the ankle in that front leg. Back heel is lifted, and you're really extending from heel through tailbone through crown of the head. From here, I think I have to move the camera before I do this move. Let's see if you can see. From here, we're going to go to our, there we go. We're going to go to our plank. So holding onto that chair, and navel center moves to spine. Some of you might want to do a couple of dips. Keep the core engaged. How many can you do without sagging your pelvis? Good. Coming here. Excellent. And then we'll bring that, we'll bring the left foot forward now. Left foot up by the chair of the leg, knee above the ankle, really extending from right heel through the back of the right leg, tailbone through crown of the head. Excellent. And then we'll take that left leg back a little bit, and we'll step that right foot forward even, and you're going to come to that flat back, standing forward fold. Ooh, feel the back of the legs. Feels nice to open this through the back of the legs. So we're going to do that again, and we're going to add a little down dog with it. So we're going to start actually back up into standing position. So bend the knees if you need to here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands at the heart. Exhale, swoop the arms down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands meet the chair. Left foot up there by the chair leg. Take the right leg back. Knee above the ankle in that left leg. Nice, long, tall spine. Beautiful. Exhale, step back to your plank. Do you want to add some dips here, or just want to hold your plank? Whichever you want to do. And then walk your feet in a little closer, but push your hips away from your shoulders. Let the ears align with your upper arms. So you're getting this beautiful see if you can see. Extension through the spine. This is our expression of dog, down dog, without any pressure on the wrists, but you do get a beautiful stretch. Feel that the space between the shoulders soften, the heart melt toward the floor. Okay, and then that right foot will step forward, left leg extend from heel through tailbone, through crown of the head, for your lunge. And then please invite that foot forward. You can step the back a little bit just for your Uttanasana with flat back, looking up. Good. And then, so you can always keep that flat back because that does feel good, especially if you have a headache or any pressure in the eyes. But if it's safe for you to take your forward fold deeper, you can go for it. And then use your inhale, flat back, looking up. And with your next inhale, rise all the way up. And then with your exhale, hands together, prayer position at the heart. Good. So then we're going to do another little movement here, a little lunge. So we're going to bring our left foot onto the chair. You can hold on to the back of the chair. And you're going to take your right leg back. And this really, actually, we'll bring that foot, so the knee is above the ankle. So you get a really deep stretch here to this, the opposite leg, the right leg. Really extending and lengthening. Good. If you want to, you could bring that foot forward a little bit to bring the foot down, and you could inhale and take the arms up if you wanted to do this. And then exhale, swoop the arms down. Good. And then we'll change legs. We'll do the other side. So this time it is the right foot that comes onto the chair. Send that left leg back. Oops, sorry. My paper. So right leg up, left leg back. Really extend through the heel. Beautiful stretch into that hip flexor. Deepening also this right groin. Breathe. Good. And then if you'd like, pop that back foot forward a little bit. Still keep your lunge going on in that front leg. And then inhale, taking the arms up alongside the ears. Stretch, reach and lengthen. And then exhale, releasing down and shaking out. Good. And then we're going to come to this warrior two position. So we get a different sense of opening through the hips for this. So warrior two, right knee above the ankle. Take the left leg straight back. But you have that left foot angled almost 45 degrees, sitting up tall in the chair. You're facing straight ahead toward me. Arms strong, straight, parallel to the floor, taking your gaze out over your right fingertips. And if you'd like to reverse your warrior, please bring that left hand to left leg. Right arm reaches up, straight up toward the ceiling. Good. And then release. And then we make that transition so that the left knee bends. Right leg extends, and take your time to build your foundation. There's no rush, and that's where most of the injuries come in yoga. Take the arms out, strong, straight, parallel. Gaze out over the left fingertips. Shoulders slide down the back. Right arm to the right thigh, reaching left fingertips for the ceiling for our reverse. Warrior, peaceful warrior. Inhale, coming up, and then just inviting the legs in together, noticing how that feels for you. So we could do a balance posture here, and one way to work with this, especially if you have any knee issue that is painful for you, but you want to get a stretch through the belly of the thigh, the range of motion in the knee is tricky. You can always just rest from the knee to the ankle on the chair like this. Keep one hand down and take the other arm up. That's one way that we can work, because you get this beautiful stretch still through the hip flexor. And then you can come down. And we'll do the other side for sake of balance. So sliding the knee along the chair. Yep, and that foot can be flexed. Hips facing straight ahead. Take the other arm up. And you can form, if you like, the wisdom mudra, thumb tip and fingertip touch. And so this is so a nice way to work with the knee. If your knee joint is okay and you want a little bit more, you could stand on the outside of the chair. And you're going to take your outside leg into your little quick flick. Don't think too much about it. Good. Foot comes into the buttock. You can pull the buttock away. Pull the heel away from the buttock. And keep holding onto the chair. It's just a beautiful way to stretch out the thighs after our warrior work. If you feel balanced enough to release the hold on the chair, go for it. But you know, there's no prize for that. No prize for any injury in yoga. We do the best we can in the moment. And then just swing that shin back and forth, lubricating the knee. Excellent. And then we'll do our King Dancer posture other way. So we take the outside leg, without too much thought, quick flick, catch the foot. Good. Still hold on to the chair with the other hand. Pull the foot away from the buttock to get that nice opening through the chest. But do ensure tailbone moves toward pubic bone, spine is engaged, torso engaged, core engaged. If you'd like, take the other arm up alongside the ear. And then we'll release, shake out that knee, bring the feet to the floor. You know, if you like, hands on the knees. If you feel like you need a little something here for the hips, do make some circles with the hips, circling away any tension you might be feeling, and then make sure you do equal number of circles other way. That's good. Nice. Good. Okay. So our next little movement we're going to do is for our abdominals. Can't forget our abs, can we? All right. So what we're going to do, and again, you're going to work with what works for your body. So knees, and you can do as many repetitions as you want here. What we're going to do is we're going to hold on to the edge of the seat. We're going to draw the knees up to the chest and then place the feet down. So exhale, squeeze up and down. So again, feeling that you're using your abdominal muscles to help you here. Now for some of you, I know this might seem really easy, and you might want to add something more to make it more intense. So let me show you what you can do. So if you want more, knees come into the chest, and then you can extend your legs out, or you could play with extending, or I kind of extend out and draw. I'm slipping on my chair. Okay, so out, whoop. Yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. Maybe you have a better foundation, like a wooden chair or an upholstered chair where you won't slip. There we go. And then take a little pause, little break. And then we're going to work with our obliques. I don't know if I'm going to slip on this. So your knees up, and then you can take your knees over to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the other side. So using your side muscles to move the knees. And again, you could also stretch those legs out if you have the strength and if you don't slip off your chair doing this. Okay, I need to not do that one because I almost showed you what you shouldn't do. All right. Oh, take a moment, take a breath, or do 100 more, whatever suits you best. And then we're going to do a little release for the abs and some strengthening for the tricep muscles. So extending the legs straight out. Good. Lift the buttocks away from the chair and lift them up. And then if you want to do some little dips, you can bend the knees and dip this might need to reposition it. Let's see. So it's like an upside down plank. Come down and press up. Down and up. How many can you do? Really nice for strengthening the arms. Good. And then come up. Come back into your chair. Excellent. And then from here, a little stretch for those triceps after the little dips we did. So taking your hand, that space between your shoulders. Take the other hand over the elbow to really enjoy the extension through the tricep muscle. And release. Good. And then we'll do the other side. So bring that hand to the space between shoulders. Take the right hand over left elbow. Keep the spine lifted. Keep tall and just enjoy that nice stretch through the triceps. And then inhale and release. And just swing the arms. Releasing through any tension. Good. Just a couple more postures left for our postures. We're going to do it like a cat and cow here, just to soothe the nervous system after our work. And we'll add a little balance element. So again, holding on to the edge of your chair, knees are bent, spine parallel to the floor. You're going to inhale and look up. And then as you exhale, take your angry cat. So the knees stay bent here, chin to chest, navel center to spine, don't lean the back. And then inhale, soft belly, open heart, looking up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, let's draw that left knee into the nose, squeezing in, and then sending that leg back and out. We'll do a couple of those. Exhale, nose to knee to nose, and then sending the leg back. So both legs will be straight here. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, extend. One more. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, extend. And keep that left hand on the chair. Extend the right. Really feel that you're extending from your navel point through the heel, from navel point through shoulder, through fingertips. And then easing and coming back to that dog shape. Really pushing the hips away from the shoulders, enjoying the length of the spine, how the back of the legs are waking up. And then bend those knees. I turn the chair around so we can do the other side so you can see. So knees are bent. All right, inhale, soft belly, open heart, looking up. And then exhale, tailbone toward pubic bone, chin to chest, angry cat. Inhale, soft belly, open heart, looking up. Exhale, navel center to spine, chin to chest. Such a beautiful posture for keeping our spine flexible. The fountain of youth, our spine. Keep it bubbling over and flexible. And you know the other benefit, of course, is how this is so soothing to our nervous system. Exhale, please draw a knee into chest and send that leg straight back and up. Good. And exhale, squeeze in and inhale back. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale back. One more. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, and please make that leg strong and straight. Feel the extension from navel point through hip to heel, and then take the opposite arm. Feeling the strength of your core here. And then come down, and this time for your dog, take your, bring this down a bit so you can see. Inviting the feet to be really wide, and turn your toes in like a pigeon. So the inner thighs are rotating toward that back wall as you really lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Enjoy this semi-inversion. Nice. And then inhale, and just walk those feet back in towards you. Good. We take our seat on the chair, and we're just going to do our forward fold. So we're going to extend the legs straight out in front of us. Feet are flexed. Hands on the thighs, and then as we exhale, just moving the hands down, the legs toward the feet. Pause at your first point of resistance, so you can really breathe into that resistance. Keep the heart lifted, spine tall. And then inhale, slide the hands up. 2 more. Exhale, slide down. Lovely. Inhale, rise up. Okay, last one. Exhale, move into your fullest expression of this. Soothing the nervous system after all those dynamic postures we explored. Maybe it feels nice to roll the head softly, releasing tension in neck or shoulders. And then inhale, we'll come up. Good. And we'll prepare for our final twist, where we will take the right leg over the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, take that right arm up alongside the ear, and then as you exhale, take that right arm behind you or hold on to the seat of the chair, gaze over that right shoulder. Chin stays parallel to the floor. Inhale, center. Clasp the front of the knee with your fingers, nice flat back as you hinge forward to hero's pose. Inhale, rise up. And then, I need to reposition. Then we'll do the other side, which is, of course, the left knee over the right. Right hand comes to the knee. Inhale, taking that left arm up so we ensure our spine is tall. Exhale initiates the rotation as we bring the hand to the back of our chair, chin parallel to the floor, looking over the shoulder. Inhale, center, interlace the hands around the front of the knee, tall spine, open heart, sealing in the gifts of all of the asanas now, bowing forward with gratitude for the practice. Let the inhale lift you. Uncross the legs. Turn the feet to the palms can rest on the thighs and open. If you'd like to scoot back into your chair so you can feel the back of the chair supporting you. Feel the rooting and grounding through the feet. Feel the presence of the breath. Notice the heart rate. And just feeling this sense that the body is relaxing completely into the support of your chair. Pausing into the stillness, the length of the exhale, cultivating the relaxation response as you soften and as you let go into this moment. Body breathing. Letting any thoughts or emotions dissipate on the length of the exhale as you explore your sense of serenity and stillness. And with gratitude to you for joining me today for this little practice in the chair. I hope you found that it could be a useful practice to you. So namaste.